You and Wormhole were friends?
Of course! We were dear friends. Business partners, too.
How come I never knew about this?
It's not like it was a big secret. You were just too busy flying your spaceships to take much notice. You never were really interested in the business to begin with.
That's true. I guess after all these years, I'm still not.
You belong behind the wheel of a spacecraft, not a desk.
Do you know what Wormhole is up to?
Wormhole's search for progress has driven him to madness. He desires what humankind has always strived towards: absolute control over nature. That is why he has turned himself into a machine, and why he sees no problem in exploiting far-star worlds for their resources.
But why does he need all these natural resources? What is he doing with them?
That I am not yet sure of.
I, for one, don't intend to wait around to find out.
You always were quick to act, Space Cactus. Too quick for me to keep up with sometimes. But you're right, now's not the time for idle chit-chat. We must undo the evil Wormhole has brought to the far stars, before whatever he is planning comes to fruition.
Do you know what Wormhole is up to?
Wormhole's search for progress has driven him to madness. He desires what humankind has always strived towards: absolute control over nature. That is why he has turned himself into a machine, and why he sees no problem in exploiting far-star worlds for their resources.
But why does he need all these natural resources? What is he doing with them?
That I am not yet sure of.
I, for one, don't intend to wait around to find out.
You always were quick to act, Space Cactus. Too quick for me to keep up with sometimes. But you're right, now's not the time for idle chit-chat. We must undo the evil Wormhole has brought to the far stars, before whatever he is planning comes to fruition.
Let's discuss something else.
Alrighty.
About the Universal Machine.
It's my life's work and our chance to save the far stars.
What does it do?
And how can we finish it?
It is a device capable of restoring the natural equilibrium of worlds. It will undo the corruption brought to the far stars by the megacorporations. I was unable to gather the final components to complete it. You must find the 3 crystals of creation. Only with them can we complete my invention and restore balance to the 2 galaxies. Trust me, it's all very scientific. The first of these I believe you have already.
The crystal from Wormhole's vault.
As for the others, you must retrieve the Chrono Crystal from the Beast of Pluto, and you must synthesize a Geno Crystal in the All-Seer's lab on New Callisto.
Why did you hide it?
Because I suspected that Wormhole would search for it. To protect you, I had to hide my invention where nobody could find it. Not even you, until the time came.
So you've been guiding us this entire time?
Precisely.
But why did you wait so long? We thought you were gone.
I had to wait until I was sure you were both ready.
Both ready? I could have searched for you myself. I could have done something to save you. All these years.
I know these last few years haven't been easy. I'm sorry it had to be this way. But it had to be both of you. Only the 2 of you working together could open this workshop.
I was about to give up, you know. I was going to sell it all.
You were going to sell Mosse family supplies?
I didn't have a choice. Things were hard, and they still are. Selling was the only option I had. If I'd known Wormhole and Merkley was in cahoots, I never would have.
I feared that Wormhole might plot to steal the family business. I'm glad you resisted for so long, Seren. If you hadn't, Wormhole would have access to my entire archive. He'd have been able to track me down.
Let's talk about something else.
If you say so.
About the crystals.
Ah, the crystals of creation.
What can you tell us about the Chrono Crystal?
Ah, a most curious thing. The Chrono Crystal warps the very fabric of time itself. Its mysterious properties have puzzled engineers and quasi-academics alike.
Where can we find it?
This one is a bit complicated. If my research is correct, it is in the possession of a mythical creature. A creature that the platoons call the Great Beast.
You don't seriously believe that, do you? The Beast is just a bedtime story made to scare young platoons, right?
I believe the Beast is very much real. Though it hasn't been seen since that furnace began belching smoke.
Then we'll deal with that first. What can you tell us about the Geno Crystal?
It's a super anatomical genetic subform of quasi-matter. Quite straightforward, really. It is said to contain the secrets of life, the universe, and everything.
Where is it exactly?
Unfortunately, its existence is so improbable that it simply does not exist. But that isn't going to stop us. If it doesn't exist, we'll have to make our own. To do so, we'll need a DNA synthesizer. I know of one in the possession of the All-Seer. Alas, the All-Seer is a secretive fellow.
I've heard rumors of the All-Seers. None of them good.
Indeed, their experiments tend to be rather unsavory. Be that as it may, you will need to find their secret laboratory. Find the laboratory, and you find the DNA synthesizer. Last I heard, the All-Seer was conducting business on New Callisto.
What was Wormhole doing with a crystal?
I suspect he may have intended to build a device of his own, although why he would desire a universal machine remains a mystery.
Whatever the reason, I doubt his intentions are good.
There's something else I want to talk about.
What's on your mind, Space Boy?
We should go now.
Make haste and stay safe.
Haste is my middle name.
Well, it's definitely not safety.
No way.
The universal machine is beginning to come to life! Now, You must hunt down the other 2 crystals of creation.
I suppose you'll have your adventure after all, Space Boy.
You'll come with me though, won't you?
Of course.
Oh, I almost forgot. Take this star map. It will lead you to my missing crystals. Toodaloo!
We can use the star map for fast world-to-world travel, or we can pilot the ship manually from the flight deck.
Sacramental labor is interrupted. Speak softly, those of Earth. There are spirits against them.
Hi there. We're the Mosses.
Splorks of Pluto greets Mosses of unknown origin.
We're from Earth. Well, that's where home is anyway. Where I'm from is kind of complicated.
Well met, Mosses of Earth. All be welcome, wherever home calleth. Those of Pluto speak thus. That is only formal tradition, though the language be complex for those of elsewhere.
I know a little Plutonian deep verse. Mosses of Earth carry questions for Shlonk of Pluto. After more, Mosses of Earth shall leave Shlonk of Pluto to the sacrament.
Well spoken, Mosses of Earth. Splonk of Pluto shall undertake this ritual inquisition.
About Pluto?
Mosses of Earth desire for knowledge of Pluto.
Can you tell us about the beast of Pluto?
Mosses of Earth desire knowledge of Beast of Pluto.
Beast of Pluto, be Mother of Mountains keeper, herald of the Everstorm, protector of Pluto, eater of small earthlings. 'Twas what those of Earth calleth a joke. Alas, Beast of Pluto hath great and terrible aim. 'Twas since the furnace began its work.
If Mosses of Earth seize the work of Furnace, Beast of Pluto shall emerge?
Mosse of Earth infers the answer. What curious things be these earthlings. Once summoned, Beast of Pluto shall listen only to one of silence. How Splork yearns for one of silence to return. Only such rights can soothe Beast of Pluto.
Mosses of Earth wish for information of one of silence.
In earthly tongue, the name be the Silent One. Who waits songs may calm the Beast of Pluto.
Can you tell us about the Everstorm?
Mosses of Earth desire to understand the Everstorm.
The Everstorm be the wrath of Mother of Mountains. 'Twas since the infernal furnace began shrinking Pluto. Mother of Mountains hath conjured the Everstorm in anger.
That furnace is shrinking Pluto?
Aye, the furnace fire hath melted Pluto.
Can you tell us about the platoons?
Mosses of Earth desire knowledge of Plutoons.
Those of Pluto hath an old and noble culture. 'Tis steeped in ritual and ceremony.
I heard Pluto was once in the near stars like us.
Aye, many years ago. Alas, those of Pluto tired of the near stars. Thus, the planet moved.
You moved an entire planet?
'Twas not easy. The great burning engine guided Pluto for many years. Thus are even. The engine hath no purpose. For purpose, those of Pluto sold it to one of Earth. Thus was the furnace created, and the Everstorm began. Those of Pluto now live underground with Mother of Mountains. Fair the surface be harsh and unforgiving.
So now the engine has become a furnace.
Aye, 'tis furnace that doth shrink Pluto.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Here there come more questions.
About you.
Splorks of Pluto will speak of themselves.
What are you doing?
Splonk of Pluto performs a sacrament unfamiliar to Mosses of Earth.
'Tis the old rite of mountain burial. Those of Pluto live within the dark embrace of Mother of Mountains. Once life is over, the spirit must pass. A burial upon the surface of Mother of Mountains is held. The ritual calms, then guides the spirit to the stars above.
Splonk of Pluto is brave to labour in the Everstorm.
'Tis not bravery, 'tis duty. Nay, all born of Pluto, born brave. Splonk of Pluto is no exception to this custom. Yet 'tis true, the Everstorm blows heavier each year.
What's your story?
Mosses of Earth desire the tale of Splonk of Pluto.
'Twere a young Splonk of Pluto I saw the planet move. Splonk of Pluto hath performed the burial rites ere that day, yet the Everstorm hath worsened. What's more, Pluto hath shrunk further with each burial.
Is the furnace causing Pluto to shrink?
Aye, it is dwindling with each moment the furnace rages.
Splonk of Pluto hath tried to stop the furnace?
Indeed, and so too hath many brave born of Pluto. 'Tis too hot for it to be quenched.
Do you know where we can find the All-Seer?
Mosses of Earth seek the All-Seer.
Mosses of Earth hath already found All-Seer of Nowhere. Yet too late for speaking, Mosses of Earth be.
You're burying the All-Seer?
Aye, the time for passing hath come for All-Seer of Nowhere.
What do you say, of nowhere?
All-Seer of Nowhere is banished, thus be no longer of Pluto. Such is tradition. Yet, Splonk of Pluto performs the mountain burial, so that All-Seer of Nowhere may rise with the ancestors to the stars above.
Let's discuss something else.
Splonk of Pluto obliges.
We've got to go.
Mosses of Earth must leave now.
May Mother of Mountains watch over Mosses of Earth.
I thought my speakeasy would translate for us.
Your speakeasy was translating. I just used the proper articulation. Plutonian deep verse can be rather formal.
Where'd you learn to speak like that?
I picked it up during a charting mission. It's primarily spoken in the deep tunnels beneath the mountains here. I'm very out of practice.
I thought you sounded great.
Thanks, Space Boy.
There's some dusty old manuscripts here.
Those aren't just manuscripts, Space Boy. I've seen these symbols before. This is an ancient musical notation.
Why is there music here?
The beast singers of old used to commune with the beast through song, but I thought they had all died out.
Beast singers. If there's music here, they can't all be gone. Let's go find us a beast singer.
I don't follow your logic, but I like your enthusiasm.
So, how exactly did you get our ship back?
It's a funny story, actually. I found the ship here with a note that simply said, "You owe me." Weird, huh?
How strange. There's that weird symbol again. What in the cosmos is that?
I've seen this symbol before. If I'm not mistaken, it's the mark of the All-Seer.
So the Geno Crystal must be nearby.
Let's hope so.
Hey, Mum, can you reach this?
Nope, but I can do this.
Why didn't I think of that? What kind of fruit is it?
A new Calistonian lemmy fruit. They're delicious. Highly deadly for human stomachs, of course. But who knows? It may come in handy.
Hello there. Tell me, did you ever find that plasmanator?
Plasma shifter. And I did. No thanks to you.
Oh, but I'm just a humble merchant.
Hello, Bruce.
Explorer Mosse. What a pleasure to see you again.
It's been a long time. Still running that unsavory business of yours in the Outer Oort Cloud?
I'll have you know that business was mostly legal. Wait a minute. How come you're traveling with the green boy?
Haven't you heard of the fearsome space boy? You're looking at the most wanted criminal in the known universe. Fear not, Bruce. I'm escorting this dangerous outlaw back to Earth.
Yeah, that's right. You better watch out. I'm so dangerous.
Blimey, I thought your bounty hunting days were done. Well, you better keep well away from me then.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not hard to keep well away from you.
No matter. I have a gift for you, Explorer Mosse. Something I've, procured. Please accept it as a token of my goodwill. Let's see here. I can either give you chili gel or this weird tentacle.
What do you think, Henry?
Chili gel, please.
This is suspiciously kind of you, Bruce.
Greetings, Earthlings. Can I interest you in some fresh flubberberry juice?
Ew. No, thank you.
Do sit yourself.
Time for us to go.
Be seeing you. Greetings, Earthlings. Can I interest you in some fresh flubberberry juice?
Ew. No, thank you.
Do sit yourself.
Do you want to help us?
What should I?
Because Wormhole needs to be stopped.
Because the future of the far stars depend on it?
Because it may be our only chance to stop entire planets being destroyed.
Look, that all sounds great, but I've got to look out for me first.
If we don't succeed, there might not be a you to look out for.
Listen, I do want to help, I really do, but I'm not really the adventuring type. What with all the danger and unpredictability, what they say about me is true. I may be a profiteer and a coward, but I'm not without a heart. But I can offer you something worth more than all that. Valuable information.
Thanks, Bruce. You know what? You're okay. Sorry about your bar.
I don't forgive you, but I accept your apology, Green Boy. It was a terrible shame to lose such a profitable enterprise. I was extracting a tidy sum out of those fools, but some of them were beginning to wisen up to my scam. I mean, my totally legitimate business model.
Good on you for apologising, Henry. Even if his morals are questionable, your actions caused Bruce harm.
I can still hear you, you know.
We'd like some info.
Happy to oblige.
That's all the info we need for now. So what are you doing here?
I'm doing what I do best, surviving. Your little stunt at my bar almost ruined the Green Boy. Although perhaps it was time for a career change anyway. Something about Cape Cuckoo didn't feel right.
Perhaps the fact that it's run by an evil mega corporation.
No, I think it was the climate. But I do still accept Cape Cuckoo credits as a valid form of currency. Nudge, nudge. Buy something.
Time for us to go.
Be seeing you.
does it know who we are?
Well, you do have a very distinct smell.
I do?
Relax, Space Boy. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you.
Hello there. Tell me, did you ever find that plasmalator?
Plasma shifter. And I did. No thanks to you.
Oh, but I'm just a humble merchant.
Hello, Bruce.
Explorer Mosse. What a pleasure to see you again.
It's been a long time. Still running that unsavory business of yours in the outer Oort cloud?
I'll have you know that business was mostly legal. Wait a minute. How come you travelling with the green boy?
Haven't you heard of the fearsome Space Boy? You're looking at the most wanted criminal in the known universe. Fear not, Bruce. I'm escorting this dangerous outlaw back to Earth.
Yeah, that's right. You better watch out. I'm so dangerous.
Blimey. I thought your bounty hunting days were done. Well, you better keep him well away from me then.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not hard to keep well away from you.
No matter. I have a gift for you, Explorer Mosse. Something I've, procured. Please accept it as a token of my goodwill. Let's see here. I can either give you chili gel or this weird tentacle.
What do you think, Henry?
Weird tentacle, please.
This still doesn't make us even, Bruce.
You can trust me, Explorer Mosse.
Greetings, Mosse family. Beep.
How does it know who we are?
Well, you do have a very distinct smell.
I do?
Relax, Space Boy. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you.
Beep. Dispensing hydro air ration.
Huh?
Beep. Please take your ration and move along.
What exactly is hydro air?
Hydro air is a state-of-the-art atmospheric alternative. Take one sip of hydro air and you'll be breathing easy. Hydro air, liquid air from who knows where. Beep. Please note, side effects may include hallucinations and an urge to fly.
Why are you giving out hydro air rations?
At Wormhole Industries, we take pride in providing for the planets within our dominion. In the rare case of atmospheric shortages, hydro air rations are distributed to alleviate suffocation. Beep. Please note, ration reductions are in effect due to low productivity.
What are you?
I am a proud employee of Wormhole Industries. Wormhole Industries, a brighter future today. Beep.
You sure beep a lot. Are you a robot?
My contract prohibits me from discussing the nature of existence. Please refrain from inspiring independent thoughts in others. Beep. Please note, philosophizing will result in a hydro air ration reduction.
What are you?
I am a proud employee of Wormhole Industries. Wormhole Industries, a brighter future today. Beep.
You sure beep a lot. Are you a robot?
My contract prohibits me from discussing the nature of existence. Please refrain from inspiring independent thoughts in others. Beep. Please note, philosophizing will result in a hydro-air ration reduction.
Gotta go.
Remember to enlist to a far-star colony for a brighter future today.
Hang on. Wanted Henry Mosse for rebellious anti-corporate activity. Report sightings to your local Wormhole Industries Justice Department for an extra hydro air ration.
Looks like Wormhole's trying to stop us.
Well, we'll just have to stop him first. About your tortoise.
What about my Dorothy?
Could we get a ride?
I suppose I owe you since you helped Dorothy. Let's battle up.
Take us to the Sunstone Pyramid.
All aboard.
Holy cosmos!
That's a lot of stairs. Hope you packed your climbing boots.
What's up there?
Why don't we go find out?
Hang on. That's the fish that flushed me out the sewer. Uh-oh.
I am woken from my slumber. I am woken from my dreams of dust and ruin. To you who has so broken my centuries of rest, I say, this better be good.
So you're the Silent One?
I am the most ill-fated creature, the most tormented soul. I am an artist. But what is art without audience? For no audience in the two galaxies is ready for my creations. Now, since you so rudely roused me from my reverie, it stands that I should ask, who are you?
We're the Mosse family.
And we're here to save the universe. About your music.
Ah, yes. My anti-creations.
What are your anti-creations?
I'm working on a minimalistic drone counterhouse anti-anthem right now. It's pretty niche. I don't expect you to understand.
Let's talk about something else.
I see you have no appreciation for the nuance of my art.
About the beast.
What is it you wish to know?
We need your help to summon the beast.
Nobody needs my help. Nobody appreciates my art.
We do.
I very much doubt that.
Well, like it or not, we need your music to calm the beast of Pluto. The far stars depend on it.
Why should I help a galaxy that does not appreciate my art?
Okay, perhaps we don't like your music, but we know somebody that does.
Splunk or Pluto appreciate your art. They can't wait for you to perform again.
Are you telling me I have a fan? In all these years of languishing, I never thought this day would come. There's not a moment to lose. Quickly, meet me on Pluto. Oh, artful joy. Oh, sweet inspiration.
The Silent One has already left. I don't think there's much more we can do here.
Just thought I'd do a little sightseeing while we're here.
Splonkth of Pluto listens.
About Pluto?
Mosses of Earth. Desire for knowledge of Pluto.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Hither come more questions.
About you.
Splonkth of Pluto will speak of themselves.
Do you know why the All-Seer was banished?
Mosses of Earth seek reason for the banishment.
All seer of nowhere question the fundamental ritual of life and death. All seer of nowhere have tried to abolish the sacred rite of passing.
They tried to prevent death.
Aye, as 'tis the earthly turn for the passing. All seer of nowhere left only the amulet behind.
That amulet has the same symbol as the door on New Callisto.
Perhaps there's a connection. Mosses of Earth desire to borrow the amulet.
'Tis the amulet of the now past All Seer of Nowhere. It was passed to Splonkth of Pluto, as is the passing custom.
Shlonk of Pluto hath taken the amulet from the grave.
Those of Pluto do not take. The possessions are bestowed with the passing ritual. When Splonkth of Pluto passes, so doth this amulet to another.
Is he saying we need to wait for him to die?
Aye. Or Splonkth of Pluto could give the amulet to Mosses of Earth.
Mosses of Earth would certainly prefer that.
Alas, those of Pluto only give when 'tis tradition. Splonkth of Pluto cannot simply give the amulet without cause. There needs to be a ceremony. 'Tis known that Splonkth of Pluto have never been afeared.
Oh, that's good to know.
'Tis not good at all. Splonkth of Pluto longs to flee for fear of mortal peril.
Thus, if Mosses of Earth scare Shlonk of Pluto, the amulet be given?
Given with gratitude.
Shlonk of Pluto must look and beware.
even think about it. Wait a minute. Haven't I seen you before, ma'am?
Most definitely not. And I'm certainly not wanted by any mega corporations or anything like that.
If you say so.
Whoa, Mum! That was smooth.
Wait a minute. Haven't I seen you before, ma'am?
Most definitely not. And I'm certainly not wanted by any mega corporations or anything like that.
If you say so.
Whoa, Mum! That was smooth.
Yep,
Let's go!
time wasting. Please tell me you didn't break this gate.
It was me. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you owned up to it. If it wasn't Wormhole property, I'd be annoyed.
Hey! I've spoken to this bot before.
Critical error.
Oh, Cosmos, this Wormhole invention is in a bad way. Perhaps there's something we can do to help it. If I recall correctly, party bots are voice activated.